Beautiful beans, and welcome to the Wednesday afternoon stream. My goodness gracious me, have I missed you all, just with all of my heart. I have been so desperate to stream this week, but as you can hear, my voice is extremely croaky. I am just not used to socialising to the degree that I have socialised in the last week. And my poor voice didn't know what hit it. And also, I didn't even get that late nights, you know. I had 2 cocktails spread over 3 days. Okay, this was not, I drank a lot and so my voice went away. No. This was, you dare to have multiple conversations on one weekend, Venus. You dare to use the voice that you were born to speak with. We will take it away from you with absolutely no mercy. And so I've been voiceless for the last 2 days. I'm not the only person on the hen party who lost their voice, may I just say. Okay, it wasn't just me. More than one of us lost our voices. So we all just talked a lot. We did a lot of screaming. We did a lot of singing. My sweet beans, I hope you're all having the most magical of weeks. Boy, oh boy, have I missed each and every one of you. Iocal says, is there a little colour in your cheeks, Venus? I hope you kept up with the sunscreen. I did. I did not catch the sun at all. I don't think you're seeing any tan on my face. I didn't catch any sun. I take a long time to tan, and I was covered in factor 50, and I mainly stayed under a shawl as well. Even under a shawl, my back burnt through a shawl only on one day, and very slightly. I was fine, but all the other girls tanned like a dream. They were dream tanners. I did not. I was sitting there under my factor 50, doing everything I could not to burn, as my skin does like to go a little pink in the sun, as I'm just not used to it. But my God, the feeling of sunbeams, the feeling of sun. Oh, I had missed it. I calculated. I had not been in that kind of sun in another country since the last time I went to Italy with my dear mama and grandma and sister, which was back in 2016. I haven't had a hot holiday. I went to Portugal in November 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I think. So it wasn't super hot at all. And so this was the first time since 2016 that I had felt the kind of heat that I felt this weekend. And my whole body, let me tell you, you know how I was feeling kind of still a bit from COVID up until last week. The second that I got there and I was lying in the sun by the pool, my whole being became revitalized and full of life again. Yes, I lost my voice, but my health feels really good. Even if I talked away the very thing I rely on, my health does feel good. It was really nice. Being in the sun is so good. I am so jealous of all of you that live in countries where you just get warmth, where your bones don't constantly feel slightly cold. Here in the UK, you always feel a bit damp and cold. There's not much you can do about it. The damp and cold just becomes part of your very being. And so going to a country where I can just thaw, I can just be a lizard and stay very still in the warmth. Oh, God. Even 3 days makes such a difference. So hello, lovely beans. Look at all these beauties. Let me say my hellos. Firstly, I love you and I missed you. Not streaming for 5 days was really rubbish. It's so, especially after having had so much time off in the last month because of having COVID. It felt really unfair to then not be able to do 5 whole days of streaming. But hopefully from now on, we'll be back on it, beans. Right, who have we got here? Hello, lovely. I'm looking into chat. Bless all of your faces. Hello, firstly, to my darling Drive-In. Drive-In, how are you, my sweet bean? Bless your face. How is your week going? I hope it's going just fantastically. Thank you, my darling Drive-In, for 40 entire months of wearing your wings. Can you believe it's been such a long time? Just absolutely mind-blowing amounts of time. Bless your face. You say nothing will separate Venus from the beans. Drive-In! Bless your face. Thank you, my sweet. And then thank you to Made to Raid for bestowing a pair of wings upon Angie Indy. Made to Raid, thank you with all of my heart. Angie Indy, how are you? And Made to Raid, how's your week been? How was your weekend as well? El Penguin, bless you for 5 months of resubscribing. You say happy stream day. A very happy stream day to you. It's such a happy stream day. Oh my God. I was so excited to be able to stream today. My voice still isn't back. So we'll see how much singing we can get done. We're going give it our best shot though, aren't we, Beans? Made to Raid, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. You say welcome back from Party Central. From Party Central to Party Central, I think, is what's going on here, Made to Raid. I've gone from one party to the next. Sardo Numsy, thank you for 41 months of resubscribing. Beans, we've got some large resubscription badges going on today. 41 bloomin' months. Sardo Numsy, thank you with all of my heart. How is your day going? How's your week been? How are you, my sweet Bean? David Air on Air, it's an absolute pleasure to see you. Thank you, my sweet, sweet, sweet angel of a bean, for 17 months of resubscribing. How are you, David? How's your day going? Made to Raid, my darling maid, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. You say, aside from the lack of vitamin V, it's been a good week. Back with the beans. Woohoo! We're finally reunited. Vitamin V, I like that, maid. I'm missing out on my vitamin B then. Right, Princess Bliss, how are you? OG24com, what a delight it is to see you. Pokio Farm, thank you for 3 months of resubscribing. You say not quite 41 months, but getting on. You know what, Pokio Farm? Time is feeling like it's going so fast. I can't believe it's been 3 months already. Thank you so much for being a gorgeous bean for all 3 of those months. Bless your face. Secret C, thank you for 13. Lucky number 13. Hell yes. Thank you for 13 gorgeous months of your amazing support. Secret C, how are you? Monkey Man, you, how is your day going? Hi, Raz, I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic Wednesday. No, I say have. I hope you've had. Lord Helmet, I'm so delighted to see you. And hello, Wisey UK, and just boy, it's lovely to have you here with us as well. Now, I know I've missed many of you in chat, so please keep yelling hi at me right now whilst I'm staring at you intensely and creepily with an overly loving energy. All but slow, it's wonderful to see you. You say good evening / morning, beautiful lady. Hello, my sweet all but slow. How are you, sweets? And also hello to Porky. Porky, it's wonderful to have you with us. Matt M33, thank you for the choo. Hello, Venus. Hello, sweet Matt. Thank you for jumping on that train. How are you, my darling? Lincoln, it's a pleasure to see you. Amadit and Olentha. Hi, my gorgeous beans. The Visual Basic and Infrared Spectre. Hello, my darlings. Porky says, do you like Harry Potter? I do indeed adore Harry Potter. Absolutely. I watch it once a year. Aesthetical Alpha, it's wonderful to have you here. You say hello, my favourite singer. Beautiful setup today. Why, thank you. Beans, my hair's long enough for doing tiny little space buns. Very exciting moment here. This is the first time this has happened. I didn't know I could do this yet, but I can. And so the excitement of new hairstyles. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Never Without Music, it's a pleasure to see you over to Tear. How are you, my darling? So the question is, Beans, when am I going to brave the first song? When are we going to just test out what this voice can do? Yesterday, if I tried to hit a high note, any high note, I mean, any relatively high note, my voice would go... Nothing would come out at all. Today I can get a little higher than I could yesterday, and yesterday was a little higher than the day before. The Rob responds, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. You say, can I get 1 ticket for the hype train, please? True, you absolutely may. Please make yourself comfortable on this train, enjoy your delicious hot chocolate and sit back and enjoy the ride. Sanity, it's a pleasure to see you. P11, how are you, P11? It's a pleasure to see you. Suf Samas, bless your face. Made to Raid, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. You say, requesting row your boat for safety's sake. Safely down the stream. Made to Raid, thank you. Roger Di, it's wonderful to have you here. Roger D even. Roger D Wurstbem, how are you, my darling? Greetings to Germany. Who else have we got that I have not yet said hello to? So Fluffy, you could die! Hello, how are you, sweetheart? How is your Wednesday night? Am I correct? Yes, going. Have you had an absolutely fantastic week? So Beans, let's see if my voice has come back. It seems really, you know what's unfair? Okay, this is what's unfair. I had to get COVID like a month ago, as you all know. And so I had to lose my voice for a very long time. And then I get my voice back last week properly. For the first time, it comes back properly on Thursday, and I was celebrating. I was so excited on Thursday to finally feel like I had a little bit more vocal control than I'd had for the previous month. And then I go out to a hen party for the weekend. I don't drink anything but 2 cocktails throughout the 3 days. I get enough sleep. I'm careful with myself. All I do is have conversations and sing a few songs. We did sing a few songs rather raucously, but still, it was just, most people could handle this, okay? Most voices wouldn't give out. And the moment, my voice lasts the whole weekend. The moment I touch down onto the tarmac in England, my voice turns into disappear land voice. And here we are. 3 days later, I've been unable to stream since I landed in England. And I don't know what's about to come out of my mouth when I try and sing to you. So I'm just saying, a little bit unfair. Whoever the voice gods are, you're doing me dirty, okay? I've had enough punishment this last month. I don't know if this is what you get for having done 3 to 4 performances a week for 4 years. Maybe this is just the karma that you get. That it has to balance out. Your voice has to disappear for a while. It feels unfair. I feel wronged by the voice gods. Thinking a little bit of revenge might be in order. Hello to Auras Prime. It's wonderful to see you. Who else have we got? Interpretive dance stream. Why didn't I think of that? Why did I not think of doing an interpretive? Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Now, I haven't showed you this yet, and I don't think I can show you it right now. It's not uploaded to my computer, but I did do some interpretive dancing over the weekend. We did a talent competition where most, in fact, all the girls sang. I did not enter this competition for singing. I entered this competition for interpretive dancing, and all I'll say is that I was dancing in socks. Was I dancing in socks? No, I wasn't. I was dancing in bare feet, I think. I was dancing in bare feet on a nice, hard, tiled floor. And I really went for it. I went for it like I've never gone for it before. Now, I was a trained dancer, mind you, up until the age of 14. I'm not sure we can count it. All through my childhood to 14, I was doing every kind of dance you can do. Ballet, jazz, modern, tap, street, everything. And so I used to be able to dance. I no longer can dance, but I can give it all. I can give it everything that I have. And I gave this performance everything. Now, one of the girls was singing Rolling in the Deep, and I was interpretive dancing for her. And there's a rather glorious video, I can't believe it was caught on film, where I, at the moment of giving it my absolute most, giving it my full passion, I crab waddle extremely fast to the side, with speeds that only Lewis Hamilton can match in the best Mercedes. And there is a danger rug. There is a trap hidden behind the sofa on this lovely slippery tiled floor. And the carnage was absolutely recorded, and it is something I'm going to share. I wanted to give myself a little time before posting it on the social medias. I haven't posted it to my Instagram or Twitter yet because I needed to just calm down from the whole experience, and then I will post it because it is a glorious moment. It should be shared. It's very funny. When I watched back the video, I have never laughed so hard, to the point where I'm nearly throwing up. And I was begging Christy to stop playing the video because she was pressing play over and over again because we were laughing so hard, but I couldn't get out the words to tell her. I was struggling for breath to the extent that I was almost going to be sick from laughing. So I was just wheezing for her to stop pressing play on the video because it was the pain of not being able to stop laughing was too much. Maybe I can airdrop this to this computer. Actually, maybe we can watch it together on stream, and we can all laugh so hard that we nearly throw up together. Maybe this is going to be possible. I don't know. I've never done it this way round. I airdrop often from the computer to my phone. Oh God, I don't know if I'm feeling quite sort of robust enough to share this with you all yet. Now, is the computer just called Dad? It is. Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Airdrop successful. Now, we got back from being out to dinner, I believe, at this point, and everyone came back to the house and dressed all the way up. And I just needed to be comfy, so I dressed all the way down. Hence, you'll see my outfit's not up to my usual streaming standards, nor was it up to the standards of all the other ladies at the hen party. You all absolutely gave it 100% of their everything. Now, let's get a screen share up. I think there probably is one here. Oh, yeah, there you go. There it is. All right, beans. I'm just going to enter full screen there. How do I get this to the right size? Over on this one. There you are, screen share. Let's just bring you to the right size. Even this thumbnail. Even this thumbnail alone. Oh, look, that's my old overlay. What's that doing on there? Wow, forgot about that one. Huh, where did that come from? What is this scene? Okay, Beans, you're welcome. Before we even get going with the day's activities, I'll let you watch this. All right, let me know if you can hear it, because the sound kind of helps.
Yes, Sophie.
I'll just give you that one more time.
Yes, Sophie.
Oh, dear God. And, okay, the whole way down,
Yes,
I did not know I was falling. Oh, God. So the entirety of that fall was absolute innocence. Absolute innocence. I didn't know I was on the floor till I was on the floor, and the dance did not stop. There was no gap. I know the video stops there, but that was only because they were so shocked that I fell that the video had to stop. And so, without hesitation, the dance carried on. In fact, I picked up the rug and I slid back the other way. It became part of the dance. It was a whole thing. If we were to have picked a winner of the talent show, I think it would have been obvious who was going to win that talent show, would it not? With that little bit. So there you go. That was the show must go on, no matter whether you absolutely stack it. And I have a wonderful bruise, an absolutely wonderful bruise, right on my hip. It really hurts. It didn't hurt at the time. Didn't bruise, actually. The bruise did not appear for 3 days. So there was a big delayed reaction with my body, where all of a sudden it was like, bruise, you are hot. So yes, there you go, Beans. That is my dancing at its absolute peak. The show must go on. Reiterate, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Bless your face. Also, did I see a £5 donation from Venus the Dancing Queen? Why, thank you, my sweet bean. You say, hang on, well, you say, and your sentence starts with you say that you cannot dance anymore, Venus, but that is not true, because each and every one of your performances is nothing less than beautiful balletic perfection. Your graceful vocal creativity is the Ginger Rogers of vocals, classy and elegant. Oh, which bean was that? Something tells me that was Lord Edward, but I haven't seen Lord Edward in the chat. Something tells me that was... Who was this? Materade or my anonymous angel? Oh, maybe it's neither. Oh, I don't know. Who are you? Hello to Dum Dem, it's wonderful to see you. Lyrical says, I just enjoyed the performance in itself, fall or no fall, such dedication to deliver. Thank you. And it only got more intense, I gotta say. That part, and no, well, I don't know, that was a climactic little move there, but the very end, the whole performance only evolved and became more impassioned after that. And then there were only 4 of us in the room at that point. It was a very small collection of us. Everyone else had gone to bed, so I'm sure all of them down below us, the bedrooms were located below the living room. I'm sure they could all just hear the thump as I hit that floor, and then of course all of the excitable stampings of what was probably one of the most professional dances that anyone's ever seen. Made to raid. I missed this. You said, I think it's the wrong song though. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, that's true. I wish it was that. Although, rolling in the deep. I mean, I was rolling in the deep. Wait, is that what it's called? It's called Rolling in the Deep. Is it? I don't know. Made to raid says, some dancers take rolling in the deep a bit too yes. There we go. I did, and you can see my reflection as well in the window. Hit the floor and roll. It was really an absolute. It was a moment to be alive. One of my finest moments, in fact. Laszlo's eyes. It's wonderful to see you. Anyone else? Hello, honey. How are you, gorgeous? Are you having a lovely day? All right, Beans. Excuse me. I'm going to cough for just a moment. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if that helped. I don't know if it will have. Let's see if I can sing. I won't attempt to dance, okay? I won't attempt to dance. I will stay on my chair. I've learnt my lesson. Gabby, thank you, sweetheart, for a whole year of resubscribing. You say 1 year as a bean. Thank you for making these 12 months so magical with your beautiful music. Thank you. Bless your face. Gabby, thank you for being a bean for a whole year. Yotan, it's wonderful to see you. And K Hunt as well. Bless your face. Yes, Raz, I love that rewrite. You slipped across the floor. That's great. Now, I think we should go in. Okay, something quite a little bit low. Let's go in with something in the boots a little bit, as my voice is definitely in its lower. Let's pick something kind of sultry. Maybe some Lana Del Rey. What do you think? Is there any Lana Del Rey that I don't usually do because it's low? You know what? Freaking Blue Jeans. That used to be part of my song list, and I do remember taking that off because of the lowness. I wonder if this is going to be something that's going to work, or if this is going to be an immediate regret. I just have to warn you right now. This stream could be as chaotic as the dance routine that you just witnessed. I went live today knowing that almost certainly I could ruin my career today by giving you such a shockingly awful vocal performance that you all leave, that you all unsubscribe and you never come back. So just prepare yourselves for that. And if you need to, block your ears. That's the safety precaution. All right, let's just fix all our sounds, shall we? Let's get our Beckstein in. Let's get in the mood. Let's see what happens. Amadit, the Rob Responds, and Angie are all saying there's no way that could happen. Bean for life, says Honey. Look, Beans, you don't understand the extent to which my voice has been gone. I almost certainly should not be sharing this voice with anybody today. But I miss singing too much. I miss all of you too much. I couldn't be contained. I'm here. I'm feeling it. We are having, however, the spinning beach ball of doom. So we just have to just wait for that to pass. But this too shall pass. Raz says Wonderwall made the song list, but not Black Sheep. Out of my hands, Raz. I had nothing to do with that. The mods have spoken. It has been decided by the gods, the mod gods. What's going on with this beach ball? Beaver Baz, we have an endless spinning beach ball of doom. This could be a Quit Logic Pro moment. In fact, that's where I'm going with this. I think I'm just gonna have to give you. Oh, I'm gonna have to give you the chair dance though, which could be hectic. All right, I'm doing it. All right, Beans, you're not going to hear me for just a mo. As I'm going to have to do a bit of a force quit. Okay, let's see if it can deal with it a bit better now. You're going to give me the spinning beach ball of doom. Please don't. I don't like it. All right, we're in. We did it, Dad. We cracked it. Curly Kaiser, hello, sweet Bean. How are you, lovely? Thank you for 4 months of resubscribing. You say wonderful, Venus. I hope you're doing better. Curly Kaiser, I'm doing fantastically, thank you. I still don't have a voice, but I'm doing wonderfully. My body feels healthy. My soul feels sparkly. I went rock climbing yesterday. I'm here with the beans. It's May. What could be better? Actually, I'd tell you what could be better. Me having a voice would be better. Life is almost perfect right now. Very, very almost. This is going to be down in the boots. Blue jeans, white shirt. Walked into the room, you know you made my eyes burn. It was like James Dean, for sure. You so fresh to death and sick as cancer. You were sort of punk rock. I grew up on hip hop. You fit me better than my favorite sweater. But I know love is mean, love hurts. I still remember the day we met in December. Oh baby, I will love you till the end of time. I would wait 1,000,000 Promise you'll remember that you're mine. Baby, can you see through the tears? Big dreams, gangster. Said you had to leave to start your life over. I was like, no please, stay here. We don't need no money, we can make it all work. But he headed out on Sunday, said he'd come home Monday. I stayed up waiting, anticipating and pacing, but he was chasing paper. Caught up in the game, that was the last I heard. I will love you till the end of time. I would wait a million years. Promise you'll remember that you're mine. Baby, can you see through the tears? I love you more than those before. Say you'll remember. Say you'll remember, oh baby. I will love you till the end of time. Blue jeans, white shirt. Walked into the room, you know you made my eyes burn. It was like James Dean, for sure. You so fresh to death and sick as cancer. Okay, Beans, this is actually going to be really fun. This is going to be a really fun stream. Okay, your challenge today is to go through my song list, and if you recognise that any of the songs are particularly low, I have a new voice today. I am a different person. I am Venus with a low voice. I was going to make a joke and everything that was coming to my mind was really rude, so I'm glad I didn't say any of that. Hello to Min. Min, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you. Min, this isn't my usual voice, and I'm really glad you're here today to meet me for the first time, because you're going to be incredibly shocked the next time. Today I'm dealing with a very low voice, and it's really fun. Okay, there's another Lana Del Rey song that I took off the song list. Mum, do you remember what it's called? I'm sure she says the F word in it. That's all I can remember. Is it High by the Beach? I don't know if it's High by the Beach. There was another one, though. Min, what do you stream, sweetheart? It's lovely to have you here. Thank you, Dad, for bestowing a pair of wings upon Blackside. It's wonderful to have you here, Blackside. You've got a pair of wings, thanks to my dad. The name is Warp and 22 Fred and Jeese and Bill Nash. It is such a pleasure to see you. Leslie Ann Music, how are you? Gorgeous. It's wonderful to have you here. The Bubblicious Juniors. Welcome, my glorious bean. How is your week going? KTMDSP. Bless your face. Hello to Don Wyoming and Cal Florin and Gary Wiggy and who have I not said hello to? Lady Gator, it's lovely to see you. Anyone that I have not given a hello to, you know what to do. Keep yelling hi at me till I see you. Min, you're a gamer. Fantastic. Any particular games that you're playing at the moment? I am not a gaming streamer, but I am a Fortnite obsessive. I really should just make a separate game. I have actually made a separate gaming channel that I don't use. And I should just stream all my Fortnite playing, because it is a lot of my free time is spent playing Fortnite. And I could just be streaming that and hanging out with you guys. Fluffy, hello, sweets. Thank you so much, sweet Fluffy, for 38 months. You say, Venus, it's so good to be back. How was your vacation? You've gotten brown for a British bean. Do you think so? I don't think I have. I don't think I caught the sun at all, but I have had a few people tell me I have. I think it's just that everybody knows I've been under the sun, so they assume I must be brown. I'm not. I don't think I caught the sun whatsoever. I definitely utilised the sun's healing properties and felt wonderful, but I don't think that I managed to get a glamorous tan. That I was hoping to get a glamorous tan, but I don't tan very fast. So, Mum, any guesses as to what the other Lana Del Rey song is? It's one that we like. I don't think it's High by the Beach. I don't think it's that one. There's another one, isn't there? Blue Jeans, and there's another one that's like that. Let's have a little look. Let's look up Lana Del Rey. See what she does. So we've got video games. Of course, there's Summertime Sadness, Young and Beautiful, Born to Die. Yeah, I do that one though. That one's usually on the song list. Norman effing Rockwell. Cool. I'm not recognising these. Okay, there's Blue Jeans. No, some of these I don't know, you know. Maybe I need to sort of up my Lana Del Rey game. It's definitely one my mum likes. No, it's not Summertime Sadness. It's another one. It's God, maybe it is High by the Beach. It was one I used to have on the song list, and I took it off because it was too low for me, as I have done with many songs over the last 4 years. I don't know what it was. Wow, she has a lot of songs, is what I'm learning right now. A lot of songs. God, she's so cool. I might just try High by the Beach, you know. All I wanna do is get high by the beach. Does go low. Ba 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 ba. Wow, this range. Who is she? Who the frick is she? Right. High by the Beach is. I don't think this is it. I think she says the F word in this one though as well. I think this one gets a little bit rude. Isn't this one actually like operatic to start with? I think it is. I think this is one of her ones where she goes like proper high. Yeah, okay, we can do it, Beans. We got it. Come on now. Come on now. What were we worried about? Thank you, Queen Bella, for that gorgeous raid. Bless your face. How was your stream, my darling? Welcome. Come on in. I'm about to play you High by the Beach by Lana Del Rey. Boy, look at you looking at me. I know you know how I feel. Loving you is hard, being here is harder. You take the wheel, I don't wanna do this anymore. It's so surreal, I can't survive. Is this all I wanna do is get high by the beach, high by the beach, get high. All I wanna do is get by the beach, get by, get by. The truth is I never bought into your when you would pay tribute to me, 'cause I know that all I wanted to do is get high by the beach, get high, baby, baby, bye-bye. Boy, look at you looking at me. I know you don't understand. You could be a bad mother. You know that don't make you mad. Now you're just another one of my problems. Because you got out of hand, we won't survive. We're sinking in the all I wanna do is get high by the beach, get high by the beach, get high. All I wanted to do is get by the beach, get by the beach, get by. The truth is I never bought into your bullshit when you would pay tribute to me, 'cause I know that all I wanted to do is get high by the beach, get high, baby, baby, bye-bye. You know what else is going to be blooming fantastic with a low voice? Bullship, Tegroff, with a P. No T's for me. Dad, thanks for bestowing a pair of wings upon Leslie. Teg, I love you. How are you, sweetheart? Are you having a fantastic week? I've missed you so very much. So Teg, today I'm low voiced Venus, and so we are going to have a bit of a different song list from usual, and I'm going to play you all the low songs that I can think of. And I think when the party's over goes super high there as well. This could go one of two ways, Beans. This could be the best performance I've ever given you, or this could be shocking you. Leslie, you're an absolute cutie pie. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you to Rats for the 100-bit cheer. You see, I'm not sure if my voice will just collapse. Also, Venus, angelic sounds. Thank you. Bless your face. It's not going as bad as I thought it was going to go. I thought I was just going to go, so at least I'm able to somewhat hold a tune, which is good. Io Cows, bless your face. How are you, my darling? Catnip, it's wonderful to see you. Hello, Bazo, Now. Fluffy says, could I request a Billie Eilish song? Any would do. Funny you say that, Fluffy, because right here, right now, I'm going to play for you When the Party's Over by Billie Eilish. Fluffy, this is for you. Don't you know I'm no good for you? I learned to lose, you can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding. Stops you leaving. Quiet when I'm coming home, I'm on my own. I could I say it like it like this, like it like this. I could I say it like it like like that. Don't you know too much already? I'll only hurt you if you let me. Call me friend, but keep me closer. I'll call you when the party's over. Quiet when I'm coming home, and I'm on my own. How could I say it like it like this, like it like this? How could I say it like it like this, like it like this? But nothing is better sometimes. Once we've both said goodbyes, let's just let it go. Let me let you go. Quiet when I'm coming home, and I'm on my own. How could I say it like it like that? that low note. Oh, you do not understand what a novelty this is. That low note on Quiet When I'm Coming Home and I'm on my own. I can't ever get that low. What's going on? What's going on? What is this? Who is she? It's a whole new world. Tommy Hunky, how are you, my sweet? I hope you're having just an absolutely magical day. So gorgeous, Beans. I shall remind you in your song requesting today, please do your very best to request the lowest songs that you can from my song list, as today I'm dealing with a post-hen party voice and it's very low. Leslie, thank you for the 100 bit cheer, bless your face, and thank you May to Rage for giving Min their pair of wings. Min, now I saw that your real name is Angel. What a gorgeous name. You see, I swear I'm not crying. You're allowed to cry. We love a bit of crying over here. We love a bit of crying. Crying is very good for you. Now, let's have a little look what it is that you've put onto this song list. Love Song by The Cure, Made to Raid. That's a good shout. That could be proper nice. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, here we are. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm home again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm whole again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm young again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm fun again. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always love you. Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm free again. Whenever I'm alone with you, you make me feel like I'm clean again. However far away, I will always love you. However long I stay, I will always Whatever words I say, I will always love you. I will always love you. Thanks, Mum and Dad. I can hear that clapping. Even over that piano, I can hear that raucous applause in the kitchen. Now, I just saw a request for Amber Run. I think this was Min that requested this one. Love this song. I think this one also might be a good register. I love this song. This might include a belt. We'll see. Can't remember. Min. You absolute angel. Because you are, angel. Thank you. Bless your face. Thank you for your absolutely outstanding kindness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for you, Min. And I'll use you as a warning sign that if you talk enough sense, then you lose your mind. And I'll use you as a focal point, so I don't lose sight of what I want. And I move further than I thought I could, but I miss you more than I thought I would. And I'll use you as a warning sign that if I talk enough sense, that I'll lose my mind. Oh, 'cause I found love where it wasn't supposed to be, right in front of me. Talk some sense to me. Oh, 'cause I found love where it wasn't supposed to be, right in front of me. Talk sense to me. And I'll use you as a makeshift gauge of how much to give and how much to take. And I'll use you as a warning sign that if you talk enough sense, then you'll lose your mind. Oh, 'cause I found love where it wasn't supposed to be, right in front of me. Talk some sense to me. Oh, 'cause I found love where it wasn't supposed to be, right in front of me. Talk some sense to me. For Min, that was I Found by Amber Run. Such a gorgeous song. I love it. Love it to bits and pieces. So also, oh gosh, yeah, Made to Raid. Freaking yes, with these requests. Nice dad. Yes, Suzanne. Ha, very nice. What was the other one? What was the song? What was the? I was singing it last. Perfect Day by Lou Reed. That's always too low for me, isn't it? Oh, this is so exciting. I'm getting to really explore the depths of having a low voice right now. Milky, it's so lovely to have you here. I'm so lucky to see you with my eyes, Milky. How's your day going, sweets? Thank you, Min. Oh my God, Min, you truly are an angel. Thank you for bestowing 5 more pairs of wings upon our beautiful beans. Min, Thank you for being an angel to all of these beans. Gosh, the lucky beans this time to receive their wings are Chaka Jack, Viper, Matrix, Faving, Levick, and Crazy Maniac. You have all got a pair of wings thanks to Min. Thank you to DM Mashin for subscribing using your Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Bless your face. Anything else that I've missed here? Thanks, Dad, for bestowing a pair of wings upon Galaxy Kebab, and Garion for subscribing using your Twitch Prime. Thank you, sweetheart. And oh my God, Galaxy, you bestowed 5 pairs of wings upon our beans too. Galaxy, thank you. Wow, what is going on today? Beans, you're on an absolute roll. Galaxy and Min, thank you both. I tip my invisible hat to the both of you. Thank you for being so incredibly supportive. My goodness gracious me. So much loveliness. Hello to Mortis. How are you? Mortis, thank you. Oh gosh. Beans! I'm screaming my voice back. Did you hear that? I went really high then. It's coming back, Beans. Mortis, thank you for making me scream my voice back into action. Bless your face. Thank you for giving 5 pairs of wings upon to our beans upon their backs. Mortis, you're amazing. The lucky beans are MT Plusle, Urworm, Gawain, Luffia, and BM111121. Thank you so much. Bless your face. A proper train of gift bestowing right there. So many beans just received a pair of wings. I think 20 in total from those bombs of 5. So thank you, you sweethearts, you cutie pies. You made me scream my voice back, which is just wonderful. Oh God! What? Buzzman! What is going on? I'm hitting also highs that I've not hit for days, by the way, every time I'm screaming there. Buzzman, thank you so much for bestowing a whopping 10 pairs of wings upon our beans, jumping on this gift bestowing train with an absolute bang, buying up an entire carriage and a half. Buzzman, you are amazing. Alex Nam, KTZ, Kankison, Java, Lord Jace, 22 Fred, Camouflero, White Dove, Morton, and Audrey, 10 pairs of wings upon 10 beans. Bless you. Thank you for making me and 10 other beans smile on this gorgeous Wednesday. You are amazing. Thank you with all of my heart, you sweetheart Buzzman. Wow. Thanks, beans. Thank you. Oh, bless your faces. My very heart. I don't even know what I was going to do now. I can't remember. What are we doing? Who am I? Who are you? What do we do here? I was going to sing... What was I going to sing? Perfect Day by Lou Reed. I'm not tired, I promise. No, I'm not tired. I'm not. I'm just having a little yawn. Okay. Perfect Day. Don't know why I was promising not to be tired. As if it's a terrible sin. I have not committed the sin of tiredness, I swear. Okay. I wonder if I could even bring this down a little from where I last was playing it. Yeah, I could. You know what? I blooming can. Chorus is high, that's why I'm bringing it down, Dad. I'm going to see if I can do this in a nice low verse. Let's relax that low voice. Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park. Then later, when it gets dark, we go. Just a perfect day. Feed animals in the zoo. Then later, a movie too, and then home. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Just a perfect day. You just keep me on. You just keep me hanging on. Just a perfect day. Problems are left alone. We weekenders on our own. It's such fun. Just a perfect day. You made me forget myself. I thought I was someone else, someone good. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Just a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. Man, the depths of this voice today. Freaking, I'm having so much fun. This is a really good time for me. DM62, jumping on this gorgeous train of giving by bestowing 5 pairs of wings upon our beams. DM, you are just an absolute angel. 30 packets of Catsup have received a pair of wings, as has Captain PKR and Filu4977 and CSAC Baggy, and Igara Girl. DM, thank you with all of my heart. Thank you to Bazza for subscribing for 3 months. Bless your face. DM, you're amazing. Thank you. I'm just catching up with chat. Nick and Nash, thank you for 26 months of resubscribing. Oh my God, 26 months. Nick and Nash, you're amazing. Hey Scotty, how are you? Chiku Bax, it's lovely to have you here. Hunter Kiao as well. Bless your face. Oh, where's my love? Oh, you think, okay, all right, okay. Min, I'm loving your requests. We have very similar taste in the music. If I can do, I don't think I can. I'm gonna try. I'd like to test the old Buzzman. Oh my God! What is this absolutely out of this world gifting today? Buzzman, thank you for bestowing 10 pairs of wings upon our beans yet again. Oh my God, Buzzman, you are quite something. The lucky beans to receive their wings yet again, thanks to Buzzman, are Bedoy Doy, Scrutton, Serenade 34, Devian, Riverwand, Kago Pan, Good Music Hunting, Star Skywalker 19, Gregory and Jonathan VO7. All of you have the gift of flight thanks to our incredible angel that is Buzzman. Buzzman, thank you. Buzz. You're amazing, Buzzman. Thank you. All right, Beans, I'm going to attempt something just to see if I can. I'm just doing this, not because I think I can, but just because I'd love to be able to belt. I'd love to be able to push through the croak and somehow have a glorious, clear soprano voice. And I don't think that's going to happen, but we're gonna give it our we're gonna bloody go for it. So here we go. If you don't try, you'll never know. This stream. Thank you first to Raihi for subscribing using your Prime, and then Goth Gal. Thank you so much for bestowing 5 pairs of wings upon our beams. Zvitan, Banana Raptor, Paspinal, Phoenix, NCC, and Rozok 5 have all received a pair of wings. Thanks to you, my darling, gorgeous bean. Thank you with all of my heart. Beans, this is for you. Thank you for the outstanding amount of gifting. Thank you for the just for everything, just for being so goddamn cute. Right. Okay. Cold bones. Yes, my love. She hides away like a ghost. Who does she know that we believe the same? Don't wanna cry, but I break that way. Did she run away? Did she run away? Don't know. And if she ran away, come back home. Just come home. Cold sheets, but where's my love? I'm searching high, I'm searching low in the night. Ooh, does she know that we believe the same? Don't wanna cry, but I break that away. Did she run away? Did she run away? Don't know. And if she ran away, come back home. Just come home. I got a fear, oh, in my blood. She was carried up into the clouds high above. If you bled to bleed the same. Ooh, if you're scared, I'm on my way. Did you run away? Did you run away? Don't need to know. And if you ran away, come back home. Just come home. By Simmel, that was Where's My Love. Hello to Dollstar World. Welcome, my lovely. How are you? Tell me all about what you stream, Dollstar World. It is a pleasure to have you here. Anyone else I've not given a hello to, please do keep yelling hi at me until I see your gorgeousness in chat, Goth Girl. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. You say, like the husky voice, just teasing, be safe and well, no hen parties for a while. Sorry, my inner mum speaking. Am I banned from hen parties for the coming future? I haven't got another one for quite a few months, although I think I have 2 more coming up this year. I'm afraid to say. I missed a donation. Thank you, my anonymous angel number 2. Hello, sweetheart. You say, I'm sorry, but there is no way you can get rid of us by pretending you can't sing. We all know that your voice is perfection and your writing skills are second to none. And now we know your dancing skills are also above all others. It has been proved. I can agree. My dancing skills are second to none. My anonymous angel number 2, you are just such a star. Thank you so much for being amazing always. Thank you for the 50-bit cheer access denied. You say, thank you for your voice. I'm having an awful week and I need this in my ears. Bless you. I'm so sorry you're having an awful week. I'm sending you a big hug. Bless your face. Now, oh, my Anonymous angel number 2 again. You say, that being said, please take care with that amazing voice. Not that I'm trying to tell you what to do, but I'm still selfish and hope to be listening to your amazing live performances for years to come. You are always, as always, simply the best. Thank you so much. Don't worry, I will take absolutely exquisite care of this voice. It's very rare that I go to events where I have to talk a lot. As you can see, this is simply a case of my voice is not used to having conversations. I live a very quiet life here in the countryside. I'm not used to raucous activities. The most that I chat is when I stream and when I go climbing. And it's not a particularly yelling kind of conversation like you have on a hen party when there's loud music and all kinds of things, many people. And so all this is my voice just being a little tired, but don't worry, it's not hurting whatsoever. So I am not doing any damage while singing today. The second it would hurt, I would stop. I would never risk singing with a painful voice. The only reason I knew I could stream today is because there is no pain. There is just a bit of croak to sing through. And I was trained when I was having singing lessons in college that apparently you should never clear your throat, which is not something I actually listen to too often. I'm guilty of clearing my throat, but apparently you should sing right through it. My singing teacher was always saying, if you've got a frog in your throat, you sing it out. You do not clear it. She said that's much more effective. Iokal says, what, David doesn't keep you gabbing away? Well, of course, my nightly conversations with David are, we do just scream at each other. David is my dog, for those of you that don't know who David is. David is my old-time British bulldog, an absolute treat, an angel on this earth. My anonymous angel, thank you for bestowing a pair of wings upon Scream Climber. I do actually do a little bit of screaming when I climb, I'm not going to lie. When we're cheering each other on, we get pretty rowdy. Dad says, your voice is really loosening nicely in Simmel's song. Woohoo, yes, I'm singing through it, Dad. It feels really good, actually. It might be a case of, also being on a plane really dries out your voice. I always find that. I don't like going on the plane. I don't like airplanes. Being on a plane is rubbish, and the plane lost my bags. So I've been without my stuff since Sunday. They have now found my bags, and they are apparently returning them. In fact, it should arrive here, Mum and Dad, within the next 2 hours. The airline lost my bag, and the whole plane journey was a shambles. Now, I don't know if I should publicly call out this company, but one of the main airlines that we use here in Europe it's the cheapest one, and it is the one that it's one that everybody travels with the most. Okay, it's one of those, and they're having trouble with their company, and they have very few staff. I mean, the poor staff. I really do feel for them. They're having a tough time. They are not having a good time, and so we were told before the flight that there would be no food served on the flight. Which again, it was only a 2.5-3 hour flight, so it wasn't like we needed to have food. But the shambles on board, the tray tables were gaffer taped up. So on many of them, they were just broken. There was 3 the cabin crew for the whole plane. The plane was completely booked up. And I'm telling you, they scam the crap out of you as well. Upon arriving to the airport, I had the exact same bag that I had left with. It was very, very small. It's actually small for a cabin bag. And they made me put it into the rucksack measurer on the other side of the suitcase measurer, me along with about 10 other people. They charged us all €30 each to bring our cabin allowance. It was not a big bag, and it was not overpacked, and it was light, and it would fit within the normal cabin bag allowance measurer, but they made us measure on the other side in the rucksack one, which is usually your second piece of hand luggage, and they charged us for that, took away our bags into the hold, and then lost everybody that they charged. They lost all of our luggage. They lost it all. So we were all fuming. Not only did that happen, so the flight was an absolute shambles from start to finish. And upon landing, everybody stood up, and the plane was tiny and packed. And then they said, now, apparently this is normal, and apparently I'm mad for thinking this is not normal, so I'm sure all of you have heard of this, and I just thought this was absolutely bonkers. They suddenly a voice came over the tannoy and says, excuse me, everybody, everyone is going to have to move to the front of the plane to balance out the plane. Now, I don't want to be on a plane where me being at the back or at the front is going to affect the plane's balance. I don't want to be on that plane. I don't want to have anything to do with the plane where my weight is going to affect the balance of the plane. And at this point, me and all the other passengers apparently hadn't had this happen before because everybody was yelling. Everyone was yelling. No one could move. We were all stuck in the aisles, and the people at the front were not going back into their seats to allow the people from the back to move forward. This is a very small one-aisle plane. So in order for all of us at the back to be able to balance out the plane, apparently by coming forward, the people in the seats had to. This was on. We'd landed and we were stationary. We weren't in the air. Don't worry, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like getting to that point where we were in the air and they were like, "Everybody to the front, we're going down." It wasn't like that. So we were stationary on the tarmac, and nobody from the front wanted to get back in because they'd already come out and taken their bags down. We were getting excited to get home, and so they were all standing there. Everyone at the back. I swear I did not dream this all. Everyone at the back was just yelling. Everyone's like, "What do you want us to do? Climb on each other's heads." Everyone was getting. If you get a Brit at the end of their holiday on a plane, at the end of the flight particularly, let me just tell you, it's not a pretty sight. We are not good with being tired at the end of our holidays. All of us are sunburnt. Literally. And not only that, but this plane was filled with stag doos. This was me and the hen do, and I don't know how many stag doos, but it was us girls and a whole load of rowdy boys, and it took a long time to disembark. Wow, I nearly said disembowel. To disembark from the plane. It took a very long time. It was a big old thing. And then when we finally got into Gatwick Airport, which is where we went, we had to go to passport control, which was an absolute shambles. There was a giant wiggly sort of, you know how they make the queuing systems with the little sort of rope pathway. This pathway made you take about 10 minutes to get to the passport control, but you can see that if you just avoided that, you get it's about, I want to say, 10 meters to get to the actual face reading passport control robots. And of the passport reading face scanning robots, every 5 people or so were getting trapped. And the machine was turning off, and then they were being sent to a massive queue at the back where they were having to get their faces read by a human, which is a much better system, may I just say, than these freaking robots which break down. And so everybody was just standing in the queue, and we were all in a foul mood because we'd all been balancing out planes all night, just working our butts off trying to balance out planes. And so everybody was in the queues just grumbling in the most British way under their breaths. And so the British have a really fantastic way of being annoyed, and it's very quiet generally. It's just, oh, for God's sake, it's like that. It's like making eye contact and mouthing very, very gently annoyed words at each other, just like, "This is ridiculous. Oh my God, bloody Gatwick," that kind of thing. But we all know what we're feeling inside is extreme. We're not good at expressing emotion in this country. So, if you've made eye contact with a stranger, first of all, you're in a desperate situation. That doesn't happen. And if you've made eye contact with a stranger and you actually mouth a word, something's going on. Some high emotions are happening. And every single person was making direct eye contact with each other in that queue. Let me tell you, about 500 of us all looking at each other in a very British way, mouthing things like ridiculous. And knowing the gravity of what's going on in terms of all of us making any kind of interaction with each other really means that we're feeling things to the extreme. And so I was so nervous by the time it got to me to go in the robot after seeing everyone getting turned back to go in the queue behind. I was actually shaking, and which I accidentally announced out loud to everybody. I said, "Oh, I'm shaking," and then went through to it, and I stood there, and it was fine, and I got through, and then my friend got through, and we got through, and we're like, finally, we're gonna get home. Already, this journey had been delayed by an hour, no, 2 hours at this point, and so and it was very late at night. It was already past midnight. We thought we'd be in bed by 11. We were not in bed by 11, let me tell you that. And that's when we went to baggage reclaim, where we stood and we waited. And all of the girls who didn't get their bags taken from the hen party, they were fine and they left. And then me and my beautiful, wonderful friend Anis stood at the baggage reclaim, tears in our eyes, talking to strangers, feeling the most extreme emotions that we could, watching the baggage go round and round until it got to the point where there was just one bag going round and round. We were recognising at this point, we were watching it going round and round the same conveyor belt, and we knew what this meant. At which point we just look around and we're just thinking, we need help. We need help. It is 12:30 at night. We are tired. We have just been on a 3-day hen party. We have not had dinner. We have been on a plane and we have been balancing out the plane with our body weight. This has been a lot for us. We don't know what to do with ourselves. So we were desperately running around baggage reclaim looking for anybody to help, where there was just one very nonchalant man on the phone, standing with his back to us, wearing a fluorescent jacket, which alerted us at the fact that he worked there. So I ran up to him in pure desperation. I said, our bags are gone. And at this point, I was just trying desperately to remember what I'd packed in my bag that was going to be impossible to live without. Luckily, nothing, actually. I didn't really need any of it. Well, I did, but it wasn't essential. And so he said, he just pointed to a desk in the corner of the airport where the lights were off. He pointed me to a dark room with no lights on and said, go over there and fill in a form and leave it on the desk. I went up to this desk, and this desk was just covered in forms. There was no one around. There was many other people there. There was other people there who had all lost their bag on the same flight. All of us had been charged at the last minute at the gate €30 for a perfectly acceptable cabin-sized bag, and we've all filled in a form. There was nowhere to leave the form except for just on the desk. So we all just filled in the form. We left it on the desk. And that was that. And so that form did nothing, let me tell you that. I had to go home and I had to send 3 emails, fill in a bunch of online forms. And eventually, 2 days later, they got in contact. They sent me a phone call. They said, hello, we have your bag. I don't know where that bag has been. I don't know how it went from the tarmac to the plane and then didn't come out at the airport. I don't know what happened. It went into some baggage bag black hole, and that's the end of that story. And yes, I think you have all guessed the airline. I have seen it been guessed. Oh, thank you. Thanks, maid. I just needed to get that off my chest, everybody. Thank you for listening. And that was the first time I'd travelled since before the pandemic, and it was worse than I remember it being. As much as I loved being in another country, flying is not for me. I'm not a fan of airports. I'm not a fan of flying. Neither of those things are my bag. And apparently they're not my bag's bag either. So yes. DM says, 6 trios in 5 months, never getting on the same flight as you. 6 trips even. DM62, have you had wonderful trips? Have you been just having smooth flights and wonderful airport experiences? I envy you. What is it like? What is it like? Because I don't know what it's like. It was carnage. Raz says, Venus only likes planes, which you can parachute out of them in fortnight. Yes. Viva Baz, my dad says, bags, plane holds and problems run in the family. Is that a thing for our family? Are we cursed in the bag department? I've never had a bag go missing, I don't think. It's not happened to me before. It's something I worry about every time, of course, but it hasn't happened. Walling Gaming, hello, sweetheart. Jibu better as well. It's wonderful to see you. Digital Net, bless your face. You said, I was about to ask how your trip to Portugal was. It was absolutely fantastic. It was a fantastic trip. The being in Portugal, wonderful, marvellous, magical, a fantastic time. The airport's absolutely rubbish. They can get in the bin. Don't want that. I mean, they're very essential and I'm glad they're there. And you know what? All of the people who work there, fantastic. Okay, it's not their fault. They are understaffed and they are overworked, and there is not the resources for them to make this any better than it is. It's just the state of things right now. I am not throwing shade at any of the workers on the plane. They were wonderful and patient and lovely, and they were probably getting so much abuse, and it's very sad. And of course, same in the airport. There's not enough staff, so it's a shambles. It's the Wild West out there. You are out on your own, and if your bag doesn't turn up on the machine, there is no one to blame. There is no one to blame. And that's the scary thing about this. No one's to blame. You can't yell at anybody. Not that I would anyway. I don't really know how to do that. But in my heart, I might have at least gone, this is rubbish. It's rubbish. Done a little pout. GM62 says, I listen to your CD in airports and can't hear others panic. That's a great idea. I got to say, I did enjoy using my my what does it when they block out the sound, the headphones that block out the sound, noise cancelling. I did enjoy that on the plane. Digital says, I know, I live here and I know about it. You live in Portugal. Well, the airports over in Portugal were fantastic. We had no problems the other side. It was absolutely fabulous in Portugal. It was here in Gatwick in the UK that we had all the problems. The airport experience in Portugal was actually very smooth. Weed Memio says, I think airports all over the world are in chaos. The Toronto airport is crazy. Is it? Is it just the state of things right now everywhere? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's been a mad few years. And so many, of course, airlines have taken a massive hit with people not being able to travel for the last few years. So obviously they've all had to cut their staff and cut their budget. And it's always going to affect the way things are run. I guess it's going to take a few years to settle it. But let me tell you, it's not stopping people flying. The airports were heaving. They were packed. In fact, I've never seen so many people in the airports. It was absolutely bonkers. I think everyone is so excited to be able to travel now that everyone's going for it. Lukey, hello. You say, hi, I'm new here. Is this stream where I find out where to form a report for my lost bag? Yes, this is exactly what I specialise in, actually, Lukey. Welcome to my airport lost baggage stream, where I help you with all your lost baggage needs. So come to me with all of your lost baggage. The rest was fantastic, and Portugal was an absolute delight. Oh my God, the food, the sun, the sea, everything. The sea is freezing in Portugal, but I loved that, actually. When it's really hot, I love going in the cold sea. Right, shall I try singing again? Shall I try? The Bubblicious Genius says, I have flown to London and I must say that the Heathrow airport was the worst airport. No offence. No offence taken. You are allowed to slam the airports here. They are a shambles. They are a mess. I haven't actually used Heathrow for a long time, so I can't comment on Heathrow. I'm sure it's terrible as the rest of them. I don't know. Of course, everyone working there, they're doing a fantastic job. They're doing all they can. It's not their fault. It is just everything is a mess right now. And so our airports are a shambles. There seems to be no organisation and nothing works. And the machines are broken and they trap you. And it's scary. It's really scary. It's not a good time. It's just chaos. Freezing in Portugal, says Amadit. The sea is freezing in Portugal. The sea is really cold. But the weather is fantastic. So it's quite nice. It's quite nice to go in a cold sea when you're warm. Axis Deny says, I challenge anyone here to fly into Philadelphia in the US. It's like a long abandoned war zone. Really? Is it that bad? Is it awful? Don Cannelloni, wait, am I saying that wrong? Cannelon says, yes, it's actually the Atlantic Ocean. So even in summer, it's quite cold, unfortunately, yes. It is always, whenever I've gone to Portugal, it's always been cold. In fact, the warmest it was when I went there in sort of autumn time, I guess, because it's had the whole summer to warm up. But it is a cold, cold ocean in Portugal. Hello to Godeye. It's wonderful to have you here. Access Deny says, we literally will add hours to our transfers to avoid flying through here. Really? It's that bad? Wow. I kind of feel like I should experience that. Everyone should experience an airport that bad at least once in their lives. Sounds like a Monty Python airport. Yes, it does. Vertical Villain, yes. That's what it was like in Gatwick, I gotta say. It was very Monty Python-esque. Everything that could... The fact that we, the passengers, were the ones balancing out the plane, I can't believe that that's a normal thing that happens. And apparently it is a normal thing that happens. One of my neighbours is in fact head cabin crew in the airline that I was flying with, and he has confirmed that it is an absolute shambles at the moment there. It's just a shambles. They haven't got enough staff, so poor them. They are under an unbelievable amount of stress. Teg says, casually brushes the form into the bin, as is procedure. We love it. Another one of those lost baggage forms. And you know what else there was? There was just a room with the door open, with baggage piled up to the door and spilling out into the main hall where you collect your baggage, all with nobody there to guard it, with just paper signs just saying lost on the bags, just a paper sign, so you could just rock up to that room and just take as many of those suitcases as you want. There was nobody there monitoring who was taking. It was just bags are out there willy-nilly, just with a big white piece of paper handwritten lost on it. What is this? What is going on? It was madness. Is this normal? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I really got into that story, Beans. Thank you. I feel like I've had a bag story exorcism. And funnily enough, my bag is going to be joining us soon. And I'm quite excited. I got a new dress in there. I midway through the hen party, at the beach party, I went and bought a dress. And it's beautiful and it's bright yellow. It's very happy. Iocal says, I think there's a reality TV show about that. What treasure lies in unclaimed baggage? That's a brilliant idea, because I was having a long thought about what happens to all the baggage if it's never claimed, who goes through it, and what do they find in there? Because they must find all kinds of mad stuff. Just because I was imagining someone going through my luggage, and there were golden temporary tattoos in there. There were little transfer cutouts of my best friend's husband-to-be's face, because I got her lots of tattoos of him made. So someone going into my bag would find a speaker, golden tattoos, tattoo of in their mind, a random man's face, and dirty laundry. It would not be like Christmas. It would be just, and a nice new dress, and a pair of shoes, and a wet swimming suit. Oh God, it was wet. Oh, it's been 2 days. Oh man. Oh God, that's a horrible realization, isn't it? Oh, I'm an unpack the second I get home kind of person. I'm not a leave it in the suitcase, and that suitcase has been stewing out there with a wet swim costume in it for days. Oh, I don't look forward to opening it. At least I hadn't put any food in there. I didn't have any food in there, and there was nothing too bad. Right, I keep promising to sing, and then I remember something else. No Pro Jimmy says, who is this adorable girl, and what did she do to the woman/lady Venus? Oh, she gone. I left her in Portugal. Hey, Juice Chig, it's wonderful to have you here. Bless your face. And Nico as well. You say you didn't wrap the wetsuit in a bag or towel, or anything. I'm sure I did. I don't remember what I did. I'm organised, and I pack in a very organised fashion. So I will have done something. But either way, the swimsuit itself will have remained damp. But it won't have hurt my other items. I'd have done something incredibly organised and fantastic in my packing. I don't remember what it was though. Probably a towel. I didn't have a towel, so I don't know. Can't remember. Probably a bag. None of us know. Kaneko, bless your face. Thank you. I'm sure you look stunning. Thank you, Iocaus, the 200-bit chair. You say, wait, you pack a wet swimsuit. Is it at least in the bag? If not, I'm not sure that new dress you mentioned still falls under the category of nice. Just be mouldy. Don't worry. I wouldn't have taken that risk. And I'm not sure the swimsuit was particularly wet. It had been out in the sun. It had been lying upon a beach chair in the sun before I packed it. I had given it had a few hours at least in the hot sun. So I'm hoping it was just mildly damp and not. It wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have. It couldn't. It would surely. I wouldn't have packed a sopping wet swimsuit. It's just not in my nature. Couldn't have happened. Kentai, hello. Kentai, how are you, my darling? How is your week going? Just how's everything? Right, all right, Beans. Okay, come on now. Here I go. Do you like my trousers? I've got really cool. Ho! They are awesome. Camo pants. Right. Where was I? What should I sing? The Sounds of Regret. Yes. Hello, I am Salsa. How are you, sweetheart? Bless your face. Right, my lovelies. I'm going to play for you. The Sound of Silence is actually a good shout. I think that's a good shout. I think that would be good with my low voice today. My low voice. Maid Teresa says, Venusian army, dress on top, camo pants on the bottom. Hell yes. I am a big fan of camo with a beautiful pink pattern. I think it's Sound of Silence. With my voice today, this may sound like the Disturbed version. Hi Zion, bless your face. You're the sweet one. All right, cuties, here we go. I'd enjoy that, Raz. That is a hello darkness, my old friend moment, isn't it? Just my worried expression. Goth gal, bless you for the 200-bit cheer. You say now for something completely different in Monty Python Venus stream. This has been a little different from normal, hasn't it, Beans? I like to keep you on your toes. I don't want to, I don't want you to ever just think you're going to get the same thing over and over. Richner, thank you for 4 months every subscriber. You say the intensity that is Venus. Bless your face. Hello, my sweet bean. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, 'cause a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked along narrow streets of cobblestone, 'neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. And people writing songs that voices never share, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said, the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Thanks for the claps. I'm going to play you some Lorde now, because she's got a deliciously low voice. This one's not particularly low actually, but I love this song, so let's give it a go. This is Stoned at the Nail Salon. Thank you, Buzzman. Bless your face. Do you like my nails? I've gone for you can't really tell from there, but they're a shimmery, ethereal, starry mauve. I got a wishbone drying on the windowsill in my kitchen, just in case I wake up and I realize I've chosen wrong. I love this life that I have, the vine hanging over the door, and the dog who comes when I call. But I wonder sometimes what I'm missing. But my heart blood's been burning for so many summers now, and it's time to cool it down, wherever that leads. 'Cause all the beautiful girls, they will fade like the roses, and all the times it will change, it'll all come around. I don't know, maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon. Maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon again. Got a memory of waiting in your bed, wearing only my earrings. We go dancing all over the landmines under our town. But the sun has to rise. When it does, we'll divide up the papers to form a hell races. I'm still crazy for you, babe. But my heart blood's been burning for so many summers now, and it's time to cool it down, wherever that leads. 'Cause all the music you loved at 16 you grew out of, and all the times it will change, it'll all come around. I don't know, maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon. Maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon again. I'd ride on this carousel, round and round forever if I could. But it's time to cool it down, whatever that means. Spend all the evenings you can with the people who raised you, 'cause all the times they will change, it'll all come around. I don't know, maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon. Maybe I'm just stoned at the nail salon again. Stoned at the Nail Salon by Lord. Such a great song, Made to Rate. Thank you. You say, I don't know. Maybe I'm flawed on the couch that I fell behind. I mean, yes, it may have happened. Thank you, Dr. Strange. How are you, darling? I hope you're having a lovely day. Wilson's stepbrother, it's wonderful to have you here. All right, Beans. I don't want to push it too much. Okay, I want to, of course, keep going. But I think an hour and a half, and I've gone over an hour and a half, is all I'm going to allow myself today, as much as that pains my heart to say, because I'd like to be able to stream to you all weekend, if possible. I'd obviously also like to be able to stream to you tomorrow. I don't know if my voice is going to allow that, but it might. So let's just cross my fingers and my toes. That's a Laura Marling song. We're all gonna die when the building blows. That's a really old Laura Marling song. I think that's from her very first album. So Teg's saying see you Saturday. But what about tomorrow? What about the day after tomorrow? What about the 2 days in between now and Saturday, Teg? How am I supposed to go those 2 days, huh? How am I supposed to survive that? I have been on an absolute unasked for break for so long. I now want to stream every single day that I can. I don't know what's going to go on with my voice for the next few days, however, so we're going to just see how it goes. I will keep you updated in the Discord and on my social medias about when I shall next be streaming. Oh, Baldo's here too! Hello, love! Bless you. I'm sorry, Baldo. I'm just ending. No! I don't want to end, but Beans, there's only so much fun I can allow myself to have, is what I've learnt in the last week, without my voice going bye-bye. So let's preserve it. A DM says, I had my first pedicure on the last cruise. Was lovely in the nail salon. How delightful, DM. I'm very glad you enjoyed it. A pedicure is not something I would be able to have. I would not enjoy anybody touching my toes. I love a foot massage, but if there was somebody going around my toes with a nail file, the thought of it actually makes my soul shrivel. I could deal with them just painting them, but nobody can go near my toes with a nail file. Get out of here. You leave the building. I would leave the building, in fact. I feel the same about a manicure, to be honest. Same. Nobody. If touch my fingers with a nail file, makes my horrible. It's terrible. It's a horrendous feeling. Most people love it and don't have any problem with it. I just have I have a thing about people. It's the feeling of it. It kind of hurts. I don't think it's supposed to, but it does. It's horrible. It's horrendous. So I do my own. I made the mistake of once going and getting those the ones that look fabulous. I got the fabulous nails. They didn't feel fabulous. I had to go get them removed the very next day, and the removal process was as terrifying as the putting on process. Lots of drills came out, and I had to close my eyes. I was acting absolutely fine. You would never have known I was having an absolute meltdown. I was having a meltdown. Gel. It wasn't gel nails. It was acrylics. It was blooming acrylics. Didn't know what I was thinking. I went mad. I am not the personality type that can deal with having nails any longer than this, and I don't know if you can get a sort of a feel for just how short these are. But these are my freaking face is taking up all the. My nails are short. You can feel the top of my there's skin here because I have to rock climb, so I can't have nails going over the top of my fingers. That's madness, and I've never liked the feeling of it. I've always been an absolute shiverer at having long nails, as is my mum, which is I must get it from you, mum. I love the look of them though, and I'm terribly envious of all my gorgeous girlfriends who have fantastically elegant nails. And they find them comfortable, and they can walk around with acrylic nails on even and just live their life and do things. They can pick up objects and live. Blows my mind. Did I see Liz KTV? Hello, lovelies. How are you? And thank you, Maid, for the 100 bit here. Bouldering nails, exactly. It's a thing. You can't go any longer than this if you want to boulder. This is it. I do always go for a colour. However, I will always have a nice colour on there, but that's as exciting as it gets. Um, Jack, how do I say your name? Jack Selch. Jack Selch. You say, oh, I'm not the only woman in the world who can't stand long nails. I know a few women who feel the same, can't stand long nails. But no, yeah, most of my female friends absolutely adore having long nails, and they do look fabulous. They look absolutely magical. They're so glamorous, but I can't do it. Sad as that is. Baldo says, creating my own little hype train. You're amazing, and we love you more, Baldo. I love you so much, and it's not possible. What you just said is not possible. Thank you for that gorgeous 200-bit cheer. Hello, spiritual warrior. You say, I only got acrylic nails for my wedding. And how did you find them? Were you okay with them? I just couldn't. I was almost crying from the terror that I felt whilst having them on. I couldn't put my hands down. Putting my hands down on any surface, and I was just acutely aware of the feeling of them on my fingers, and it was creeping me out. It was I felt like I was being attacked by 10 hard little angry, beautifully varnished creatures. They were on there just biting me, and I just felt I was just walking around like this. You see, yes, I got them short, but they still looked long. Yes, mine were apparently very short. To me, they were extremely long, but the lady, I'd said to the lady, make them short, and so she made them what is apparently short. Vertical Villain says, can boulder with long nails, but they've got a trick up their sleeve. Wait, who can? What is that? What am I seeing there? Who can boulder with long nails? Surely no one can. Was that a sloth? I can't really see what that from here. It must be a sloth. Yes, they do have a trick. They are built for that. Oh my god, playing piano with long nails. Oh, the clicking. It made me want to cry. It's horrible. What about natural longer nails? No, I can't do it. Can't do it. Natural or fake, I can't do it. As much as I love the look, and whenever I have grown my nails long, I have been so appreciative of the way they look, and in such horror, living such a horrendous existence, not wanting to do anything, just walking around like a cat in water. It's not for me, and it never will be, and that's okay. Short nails I'm just going to have to find this glamorous enough. The fact that I can do this, I can push my fingers together and the nails don't touch. It's lovely. You should have seen the manicures on this hen weekend. Fantastic nails for everybody, except for me over here. Oh well. Ayaka says there's a fingerstyle acoustic guitarist I follow who says he gets acrylic nails on his thumb in the winter when his natural nails crack or split more, so they're not universally bad for music. No, they are fantastic for your right hand for doing classical guitar. You don't want them on the fret hand. You just want them on one hand. I remember my first boyfriend always growing one hand of nails long and having one short so that he could do this and then he could pluck the guitar. And so he always just had a completely uneven manicure for a very, very practical reason, because he was a brilliant guitarist. DM says, we need you playing piano. Yes, so I won't. Acrylic toenails is arguably much, much worse in my book than nails. If I had to pick between I have to have a set of acrylic nails or acrylic toenails for a week, I am every time going to go for nails. The thought of it on my toes is so unbearable. To me, it's the equivalent of nails on a blackboard. The thought of having acrylic I would not be able to wear shoes. I wouldn't be able to walk. I wouldn't be able to wear socks. I wouldn't be able to put a duvet on. I would not be able to I wouldn't be able to exist. I would have to leave the planet. It's not an option for me. It's one of the most horrendous thoughts that I can have. Access to Nice says, I cut mine off square on my fret hand. Yes, because you've got to be able to just press down, don't you? Larai says, no, use picks. Long nails are bad. Oh, we've got a bit of a debate here as to whether they're good for plucking or not. Some people love it. I guess each to their own. Zenderin, thank you for 14 months. You say another month in the life of a bean. Bless you, Zenderin. Thank you. Cedarbara, hello, sweetheart. How are you, my love? Right, my glorious, beautiful beans. What a delight it's been to hang out with you today. Thank you for being just absolutely magical. Thank you for being such a good community that I literally can't stand to be away from you. I can't stand it. I don't ever want to be away from you. Right. Let's do a beautiful raid, shall we? And we'll possibly all see each other again tomorrow. That's my hope. I would like to happen. So if I can, I will. If I can't, I won't, and I'll be really unhappy about it. But if I can be here, I'm going to be here with bells on. We're going to go and raid the absolutely delightful Jerry Collins music this afternoon. We're going to take our butts and sit down in front of him and enjoy his musical performances. He's an absolute delight. We all love him here in Venusworld. So could we get that raid message in the chat? And let's take all of these beautiful beans over to Jerry Collins UK, my beautiful moderators. Thank you as always for keeping the beans so very safe. Thank you for listening to my endless stories today. I've had so much to say. And not so much to sing, but that's probably a good thing. Let's preserve this singing voice. All right, my beautiful beans. Until hopefully tomorrow, or then the next day, but definitely Saturday, I will say to you, my glorious beans, thank you, Baldo, for the 100-bit cheer. I love you. Thank you. Until next time, you beauties, I love you with all of my heart. Over.